All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about unfortunate things today and doing it in real time for a few real people out here, just like you and me. So, rock legend David Johansen, probably most known for being in the New York Dolls. They've been nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I believe, three times. I'm actually really surprised they didn't get in based on the kind of stuff that the Hall of Fame likes to put in there. Like they put in MC5. And so the New York Dolls, kind of a legendary underground alternative glam rock. It's hard to describe, but they were definitely influential on bands like, say, Def Leppard and anyone who came after, who liked to dress up in women's clothes and so forth. If that's your thing, the New York Dolls fit the bill. I kind of liked David Johansen as his alternative ego, which was Buster Poindexter during the 1980s. That puts a smile on my face because Hot, Hot, Hot is such a great song, such a fun tune. And I liked that version of David Johansen. Anyway, he's been diagnosed with very aggressive stage 4 cancer. And since 2020, he's been privately battling this cancer and a brain tumor and has been dealing with several complications. In addition, apparently he fell over on Thanksgiving. That's what it says here. He fell over Thanksgiving. Almost the way they word this, it almost sounds like he tripped over Thanksgiving, but he fell over on Thanksgiving, breaking his back in two places. I've never heard of anything so catastrophic from a fall. Even with surgery, he has been confined to his bed ever since. So this looks rather catastrophic. After keeping his health issues private for years, Johansen is now sharing his condition due to the financial burden his health care has put on his family, especially since he now needs round the clock care. Because of this, on Monday, Sweet Relief launched the David Johansen Fund. I'm assuming that's Monday today, to help raise money for his immediate needs, including full-time nursing and physical therapy. He says, "We've been living with my illness for a long time, still having fun, seeing friends and family, carrying on. But this tumble the day after Thanksgiving really brought us to a new level of debilitation." This, according to David Johansen. "This is the worst pain I've ever experienced in my entire life. I've never been one to ask for help, but this is an emergency." Johansen rose to fame as the lead singer and songwriter of the legendary punk band. So here they're called a punk band. They're a glam band, a punk band, a hard rock band, a progressive rock, glam, punk band. Anyway, the New York Dolls. They mention his hit here. He also had a hit in the 80s with Hot 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 under the name Buster Poindexter. A lot of people only knew David Johansen from Buster Poindexter. He had some stuff. I want to say he had some solo stuff prior to that under his own name. That was pretty good stuff. In 2023, he was actually the subject of a documentary called Personality Crisis, which was directed by Martin Scorsese and David Tedeschi, and featured footage of a January 2020 performance of his cabaret show at the Cafe Carlyle in New York. And then right after that, he revealed he was battling cancer. Or he didn't reveal it, but it sounds like he's been suffering since 2020. So, again, I don't know, it doesn't list how old David Johansen is here. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could Google it and find out. But nobody's asking for prayers here, but I'm going to say pray for David Johansen. pray that he finds peace and that he finds a relationship with God. I know that sounds very far-fetched here. Um, Obviously, he's looking for money, and I don't blame him because this has got to be really expensive with all of the different ailments. And you know what, folks? Maybe if he gets the treatment and the help he needs here, he can make a huge comeback and just be back to his old self. So that shouldn't be far fetched these days. I don't know if the medical community really does preventative care anymore. I think they're much better at treating symptoms. That's what it's been really designed for. That's what the healthcare system is all about, treating symptoms. It's not about preventing symptoms. It's not about preventing cancers. It's about treating them and finding drugs to treat them or other potions which they want to inject into you and so forth. But in any event, folks, that's my video about David Johansen. I'm kind of a fan. I'm not going to say I'm a hardcore fan, but I did like his work in the 80s, and we pray for the best.